Sport is superstition, science, family, drama, love, theatre. It's everything. That's why we've made a betting brand for sports fans. That's Betr. Gamble responsibly.
LeBron has broken the all-time record, but Kyrie Irving has broken the Lakers' hearts. What a monumental week in basketball. Hello and welcome to Fox Sports Lab NBA. I'm your host, Ben Dixon, as always, the NBA expert, and the man now that's matching the colour of his beard and the colour of his shirts, Jaymz Clements. Welcome, James.
Thanks, Dicko. I'm like a donut down a hill. I'm ready to roll. Let's go.
You are ready to roll. Coming up, LeBron's place in history, the life of Kyrie, Dallas's new Maverick, and guess what? Our man from Miami, Carlos Boozer, will tell us who he thinks is the sixth man of the year. LeBron James now holds the all-time scoring record in the NBA, overtaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. James, before we get into this, unbelievable scenes. 10 seconds to go in the third. The game stops. Everyone runs on the courts. Phone, mayhem. What did you make of it?
It was absolutely awesome, wasn't it, Dicko? It's a huge moment for a momentous occasion. You love to see that, especially for a league like the NBA that doesn't really have like all-time stats that people sort of celebrate to that degree. It was awesome, and it was really cool to everyone with their phones. That's a bit of water cooler material. But the way he shot that, I love this because it was a step-back jumper. That's the old sort of weakness of his game. He breaks the all-time scoring record with something that he's worked on. It just speaks to his evolution as a player. It was huge. Loved it.
And you know what I love? Being in commentary, the commentator had his moment too, because that moment's going to get played, and he said, LeBron, shot at history. Like, he just embraced it himself. But playing for so long, 38 years of age, breaks a record. We could say he's a legend, but everyone's now saying, is he the greatest of all time? Do you agree?
It's a great argument, isn't it? Because he's broken the all-time scoring record. The thing is, Dicko, nah.
Oh, no.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had the scoring record for 40-odd years, and he wasn't the GOAT, because as long as Michael Jordan was there, MJ came in, laid waste to the league, became the biggest superstar in the world, won his 6 titles. Look, Kareem had 6 titles, 6 MVPs as well, but I think we're all pretty much in agreement that MJ was the GOAT. LeBron breaks the all-time record. Kareem wasn't the GOAT. We already had MJ, so I'm still leading with MJ. But the part of this is the simple fact that he's been doing this for 20 years at such a high level. I think what will happen in the end is that we'll come to a sort of happy agreement. Top 2 all time, LeBron, MJ. You could probably say that MJ is the greatest winner in the history of the NBA. LeBron might have had the all-time greatest all-round career. And we'll sort of hit some sort of middle points between that. But to be honest, like, to be even in that conversation with Michael Jordan is more incredible than the fact that I had a girlfriend in year 12. Like, amazing.
It's amazing how you can draw the parallel. So many facets to the Kyrie Irving trade. Dallas gets its man, the Nets are left short, and the Lakers miss out. Where do you sit, James? Should Kyrie have chosen a reunion with LeBron?
I mean, he tried to, I think. I think the Nets went, right, we actually sort of value a little bit more competitiveness right now. We'll get Spencer Dinwiddie, we'll get Dorian Finney-Smith, we'll get a pick down the road, we'll send Kyrie to Dallas. And for a man who loves doing his research, Dicko, the best thing to come out of this is we'll probably find out who killed JFK. It's Kyrie. He's going to dig into it and do his own research. You'll love that. But seriously, the Nets just took current good players, keep themselves competitive now. I think it's a bit of a win-win for both teams because Dallas rolled the dice. The Nets get a little bit more, I don't know, responsibility, respectability, a bit more of an even keel rather than Kyrie Irving who could sink your ship at any moment. So, but it's fascinating, to be honest. Like, you had a 27-point game scorer, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. You put him next to a ball-dominant wing like Luka, Doncic. I love this move because you now have another ball handler. Kyrie's won a title next to a huge, big, ball-dominant wing before. LeBron James in 2016. That's how they sort of worked off each other. I don't know how you stop this 2-man game between Luka and Kyrie. I'm fascinated to see how it goes because it basically raises their roof to the stratosphere offensively. It's going to be incredible to see Luka and Kyrie go at it, but the floor's lava. You fall into that, Kyrie could just burn the place down. He's got 3 months, who knows what could happen. But I just love the idea of like Luka driving, he's doubled, kicks it to Kyrie, boom, 3, off you go. The options are endless on offense. Defensively, I'm a little bit more worried.
What about your JFK reference? The grassy knoll, you just solved the problems. All right, now, should we be jumping on the Mavericks to go deep in the playoffs, and where does it leave the Lakers?
I love this for the Mavs now. I think their offense absolutely skyrockets. They're not great in terms of points per game at the moment. I think that changes dramatically And does it change their sort of options going to the playoffs? Definitely. This is a team that can now make a Western Conference Finals. It can make a Finals. The Lakers, look, they're going to make some trade deadline moves. We know that. They just sort of hinge on AD. If Anthony Davis can be who he was, that sort of stretch between November and December when they went, I think, 8-4, and he was averaging basically 33-12, they can make the playoffs. They could make it all the way to fourth. But Dallas, I absolutely love that they've rolled the dice, went chips in, let's see what happens. Off we go, Kyrie and Luka. Fireworks.
Well, that's the game we're in, chips in. But I reckon we'll be talking about this Kyrie trade for weeks to come. But don't go anywhere, because our man Carlos Boozer is up next.
The betting brand for sports fans. That's better. Gamble responsibly.